Square to come closer, and in my ear she just whisper, she wanna jump back. She wanna jump back.
We're gonna get some insight into Jam the Band and the collaboration with Jagessar. We're here with Avinash. Avinash, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hey guys, I'm Avinash Singh, band leader of Jam the Band. 2023, we decided to do the collaboration because we know that Jagessar wants us to get involved in Port of Spain Carnival, and they approached us with an amazing idea of joining us on the road and taking a section within the band for 2023 and some years ahead. And we found that it made perfect sense for them to come on board with us as we were now expanding our 2020 presentation to 2023.
Jam the Band, for the audience who doesn't know, how long has Jam the Band
Jam the Band actually launched in 2019, coming from a need for our masqueraders from the US and all the things that we would have done outside of Trinidad. And that stemmed a need for us to do the band for 2019 in Trinidad.
And how was that transition from 2019, then COVID, and now we're back up and running again?
Well, it's been trying because it's now 2019, all the efforts went into getting us prepared for an amazing carnival season, and then COVID happened, and then it's like we're now restarting. So we're getting back into the marketing, the pushing the costumes, making sure that everything is okay for the road.
As a chief cook and bottle washer, what was the hardest thing in your process to get to this point?
The hardest thing to get to this point, I think, would be for the brand to be, because we're a smaller band, I think, and not just for this band, but new bands throughout Trinidad, I feel as though we have amazing costumes, we have great things. It's just sort of the recognition for people to see that there are other options in smaller bands.
And on that point, what makes Jam the Band different from other bands?
We offer a premium service, and then also that friendly personal service. When you come into the mass camp, you get 100%. We do have like a shot wall. You come in, take a shot, you meet amazing people. So this friendliness and the customer service, I think, is what we would be known for.
And how large is the band this year?
Right now we are at about 250 masqueraders registered, so we're hoping to be about 350 by the time Carnival comes around.
And is there a difference? Do you have things for Monday, Tuesday? How?
It's a, as I said, premium, all-inclusive experience. So Monday we do have the regular Monday parade, and Tuesday is our Carnival costume parade. Yeah.
And to those who may be asking, what's a premium all-inclusive experience? What does that mean?
All-inclusive means top shelf liquor, amazing costumes, amazing vibe, music truck, shot skirt, rest stop, and all of the bells and whistles.
And what is the future plans for Jam the Band?
Constant progression in terms of looking at our masqueraders, what we did wrong in 2019, fixing for 2023, and then from 2023 just making it better and a bigger, better experience for our masqueraders. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the masqueraders.
From a designer perspective and even a band leader, they've been saying this is the mother of all carnivals. Do you agree?
To be honest with you, I do not agree because I'm on the ground. So the mother of all carnivals, in essence, yes, because we are now reopening Trinidad and reopening and reintroducing carnival to the world from a Trinidad perspective, but I think that it's a little bit slower on the ground right now, and I think that's due to high prices, a lot of people coming out of COVID with financial restrictions. So I think that, yes, it's the mother of all carnival in a sense, but at the end of the day, I think people on the ground are a little bit struggling to, because I think carnival right now is a luxury item, and I feel a lot of people are not signing up because of it.
Is there a shortage of materials in the industry right now?
Right now, yes. Yes, it is, because China has been closed for the last 2 years, so carnival materials. That's why a lot of the bands this year tend to, if you look at the costumes, a little bit small, on a smaller scale, and a little more budget-friendly costumes that you'd see on the road for 2023.
And that leads me to the other question. Does that affect the design process when there are shortages?
It does, because at the end of the day, from a design perspective, masqueraders always want bigger and better every year. And trying to keep up with that demand is a challenge, because now you have shortage of material, you probably have to reuse materials that you would have used in the past years. So now having to incorporate that into new designs, that's where the challenge begins.
And my final question, 2023, the carnival music, the soca music, what's your favorite hit?
Right now, there's a Marshall and Voice that just dropped a few days ago. I feel like that's it. Also, Patrice, we can't forget Patrice. Patrice come up to match with the place. Patrice has hit after hit after hit, yeah.
Thank you, Avinash. Thank you for coming here on Mikeonthemictt. It definitely was a pleasure getting to know Jam the Band and getting to see behind the scenes of what happens here in the design process and getting that insight on the ground. Carnival 2023, look out here on Mikeonthemictt.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's sweet. That is what I have in Bali now. It's sweet. That is what I